right, big spot here for the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, and he's not too emotionally attached to a lot of these results. I expect a big effort out of him here tonight.
You know, John, I love that you teed it up that way, because I was just thinking that for a guy that seemed to be on a rocket ship to the moon, becoming the middleweight champion, he handles adversity as well as anyone I've ever seen. When he lost to Jan Blachowicz, when he tried to become double champion, still even keel. When he lost his championship, even keel. I believe that ability will allow for him to work his way back to a championship opportunity, where I expect him to be very competitive and possibly earn himself the belt back.
And skill for skill, there are a lot of people that still believe he's the best middleweight in the world. A lot of the elite 185-pounders believe that Izzy, and not necessarily Pereira, represent the toughest matchup for them. We'll see how Adesanya fares in this critical matchup here tonight. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev, because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hezbollah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hezbollah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev set to go for our co-main event of the evening. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, it must be a big night if the UFC has descended upon Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us from Honda Center here tonight. We have had so many big championship nights in this building. I remember UFC 214, 3 title fights on the line. A lot to be contested here tonight.
When the UFC goes to Anaheim, they make sure they bring big fight cards, 3 title fights at UFC 214. What history are you going to make tonight in this arena where so many titles are changing?
Massive head kick. All right, so there it is. Just as he said in our fighter meeting, he's going to pursue the clinch at all costs. He doesn't care about the crowd booing. This is how you defeat a kickboxer, and the wrestler's going to try to tire him out here.
Well, yeah, give him no space, give him no distance to operate with, smother him. That's exactly what this wrestler's trying to do.
All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Well, how's that for executing the game plan? He told us he needed to get the early takedown. And... All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Makhachev's in half guard. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Nicely done. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke.
Back mount now.
In the half guard.
Side control. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Islam Makhachev. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Great shot from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
Hold on. Settle down. Stick to the game plan. Let's go. Relax. I want you to stay calm. We don't want you to waste time.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Leg kick lands.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Clinch work. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
This has got to be the end of the fight. He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
table.
table.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. He's having his way with him here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. to stay busy here on the ground. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
He's setting up a submission attempt.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
That's it. That's the end of the fight. It's got to be.
There's the tag. Islam Makhachev coming up huge tonight.
Holy smokes.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he came in the best welterweight in the world. Nothing changes tonight. Congratulations to the still UFC welterweight champ.
He understands